Hey, y'all see the title. It's your boy eBay back at it with another one. Man, hey, Terrence Howard is on some other stuff, bro. He facing all type of stuff for letting this stuff even be revealed. He got the dark Hollywood secrets, but we care for the P. Diddy. We want to know what P. Diddy had to offer this guy, man. Hey, let's get it cracking.
You know, there's a short life in
Why do you think
world.
that is with the creative side?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far, you know?
He must be
what
talking about
happened to Philip?
Hollywood.
Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at. There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't.
Hold on. Who is Philip? Anybody know? Drop it in the comments.
Can't get over it, and they got to keep getting high hoping to get it out of their head, you know. But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card,
What is that? What do you mean by that?
you give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Nah, it's
I'm
facts
saying
though.
what
Nah, it's facts though. You ain't getting that
I'm
back.
saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and being all those things. When you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did.
Hold on. They all went to the puffy parties, bro. All right, here we go. It's getting juicy now. It's getting
all
juicy.
those things, thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing.
Oh yeah,
Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Nah, look, I'm with him on that 100%. That's just, I mean, you know, it's outside, but it's like going, like when people go to jail, like I done seen some people, they didn't got, you know what I mean? But they wasn't the same person afterwards. And this a little different, but I get what he's saying. So you do some of that stuff, and then the money you made from it, you got to think about that every time you spend it.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you've seen, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy.
Nah, for real.
And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything.
See, I can see what he's saying on that, because shit, think about it. I mean, I don't know. You got some people, they don't give a damn. They do what they do, be on some other stuff, and hey, I got $1 billion now, whatever.
If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal.
Nah,
and what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat for a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Hey, y'all, look at the host's face, man. Look at his face.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the
Hell
consequences
yeah.
when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach.
Man, hold on. You know you a unk or old school when you call him Puffy. He didn't change his name so many times, but let's go to it.
Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me.
Oh.
Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said.
What?
Oh my God.
Bruh, so and then he just gonna say, hold on, let's go back a little bit. He's just gonna say, oh, okay.
That's what my assistant said. I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication.
Oh yeah,
Now
that's
you
what's
know
up.
to
Cut
be
him
hands
off.
off with somebody. A number of producers come in to make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman.
ASAP.
When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back.
Yeah, we probably squabble up. Hey, that voice.
It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So
That's
always
true.
be the man in the room.
That's
and
true.
that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
Okay.
I had no idea we're going to
Got a little Cat Williams on it.
go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood? Because
Now, the thing I don't like about him, he making all these faces and he acting like this stuff don't happen. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody new to this. Like, he acting so amazed, but he just said we talked about this before.
No, I mean, I'm
reason,
still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the Chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. But I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone. My name is
I don't know. I think that's about it. Hold on, though, because Terrence Howard's got some
Terrence
stuff.
Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Minect. The QR code is down below.
Okay. Yeah, dude's smart as hell, though. Like, Terrence Howard's smart as hell. And you know what's so crazy about this situation, though, is they're going to give him backlash and say, nah, he lying. He went over there and they did something. And, and the internet be having straight trolls, bro. Like, it's a good thing he came out and said it. It's still an accusation, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what really happened, but at the end of the day, people going to take it the wrong way and take it the other way, man. Like, hey, nah, you showed up, you regret it. That's why you saying this, and that, bro. Like, man, I don't know. But man, Puffy off the chain, P Diddy P, whatever you want to call. Hey, that boy is cooked. You know what I'm saying? And his trial finna come up, man. But look, hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Hey, and let me know what y'all think about this, man, in the comments, man. It's your boy eBay, man. I'm out.